From an early age, Lizzie was the creative, taking apart denim jeans and turning them into pillows for my mom. And that was not me at all. I had like sharp pencils so I could make sure I was getting straight A's starting in middle school. And so we really occupy sort of different mind spaces, and as business owners, that's amazing.
Ooh, I love these. They look good with your outfit.
I am Catherine Fortunato, Lizzie's twin sister, co-founder of Lizzie Fortunato, our namesake accessories brand, and I head up sales and operations here.
And I am Lizzie Fortunato, the creative director at Lizzie Fortunato.
We're from Wilmington, Delaware. It's about 2.5 hours south of New York. We grew up in the very sort of nostalgic environment of running around outside, getting to be independent. Both of our grandmothers played a really big role, in retrospect, really huge role in the jewelry business.
Our paternal grandmother, she really taught me like a lot of the skill sets that have influenced the company. We love handicraft, we love like hand feel in our work, and she had a lot to do with that. And then our mom's mom was just the chicest ever. She was a pianist, she was creative, she pruned bonsai trees. I have a lot of memories of her hands. I really think I fell into the business because I just loved making stuff, but I think they helped develop my love for making things. Before long, I was making jewelry at Duke, and that really laid the foundations for the business. And I can remember setting up shop on the little futon in our shared dorm room at that time.
We bunked our beds, brought in the sewing machine. She started making jewelry.
And Catherine and I would wear it around campus, and we actually really started getting noticed. Like, girls would knock on our dorm room door and be like, "Are you the sisters that make the jewelry?" We graduated knowing we wanted to move to New York, knowing we needed jobs. I was working in fashion PR, making jewelry on the side. I was pitching stores, and I oftentimes would like walk around the West Village in New York City and knock on doors, pound the pavement. It felt really exciting, but it also was so early that you kind of can't even picture how what you're doing transforms into an actual viable business.
It was the morning of our 23rd birthday. I was on a trading floor, so I had to leave at like 6 in the morning to start my job.
And she had left me a note with her Goldman Sachs bonus check for $10,000 with a note that said, "Follow your dreams." And that was the seed funding for Lizzie Fortunato.
And really proudly, that was the only funding we ever received to date. Yeah. So here we are, you know, close to 20 years later.
This guy where you have the cursive feeling metal. We draw these out, we hang them with freshwater pearl and sky blue topaz. So in addition to looking at different destinations or pieces of art when we are finding inspiration for our work, we're positively also looking at artists, particularly female artists behind that work. And in this case in particular, we were pretty directly influenced by the work of Dorothy Lieb. The tactile elements that she put into her work really translated into the collection. I love the copper metallic here, this twisted silk ribbon, again, all hand-twisted ribbon that we craft here in the office. And this storytelling and the discovery of materials to integrate into new collections is definitely a real tenet of the business and part of what people now know us for.
Beyond the product, family is what creates it, family is what has inspired us. And then the family that we've built, the team members, the community we've surrounded ourselves with.
In the beginning, it was just Catherine and me doing everything, and we now have all these collaborators in the office with us. I have other designers, and we work together really closely to develop an inspiration, tell a story, seek out materials that reflect that inspiration.
And each piece passes through maybe 8 or 10 hands. You've got the metalsmith, you've got the solderer, you've got the plater, you have the enamel work, you have the person doing the stone inlay. And championing that early days and through today is so crucial to who we are and what we do, and sort of being really proud of this slow and handmade production and making sure that we're still keeping a lot of that craft alive. I think really part of the beauty of what we've built is that it doesn't feel transactional. It feels like you're nurturing these amazing relationships with vendors, with buyers, with your sort of community. And I think that the pieces represent this as well.
I actually gravitate towards the same pieces every day. I have these signature pieces that make me feel great, and I think that is one of the characteristics of good jewelry.
I mean, like, at the end of the day, I think that's why we do it. Like, making our customers feel happy and bringing them joy, individualism, self-expression is, you know, sort of #1 in our list of tenets.